Hey everyone, Kevin here with Divinely Design, and I have a soap making video today. What I am going to make is a very scrubby bar. This is one of my favorite bars actually, and probably one that I use a lot. And that's one that has pumice in it to make it super scrubby. If you remember, and this may show my age a little bit, there used to be a soap called Lava Soap that was really popular, and that had pumice stone in it. It's still around, I think, but I don't see it certainly as much as like I remember it from when I was a kid. I use it because I do a lot of crafty stuff, and I end up with ink and glue and stuff on my hands, and I really like to use it to get that stuff off my fingers, and it works really super well. I also really like this for a foot scrub bar. I think it does super fantastic. So this time I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm still going to use the pumice stone, but I'm also going to use some black sea salt coarse. Now this is from Brambleberry, and all it is coarse sea salt mixed with activated charcoal. I'm also using, for the first time, the 6-cavity oval silicone mold from Brambleberry. I like the size of this bar, and for this scrubby bar, I think an oval is a good because I like to be able to hold it and sort of scrub with it. So I'll have the recipe down below with all of the amounts and everything. I'm also going to add a little bit of aloe vera liquid, some goat milk powder, and then this for color is 3 olive Martini mica. And it is a green. It's kind of a darker green with lots of gold in it. I'm not sure if this sea salt is going to discolor my soap and make it dark anyway. So I chose a dark color, and I hope that will work with the sea salt. For fragrance, I have Spearmint essential oil. Again, this is trying to make this more like a salt spa kind of bar. It's a little bit different. So, okay. I'm going to add my aloe vera goat's milk into my oils before I add my lye water. Since I'm going to make this all green, I'm actually going to add my green mica right now too. We'll get that all mixed up. Alright, my lye water is kind of hot right now. I just mixed it up. But I'm not super worried. I actually want this to thicken up before I add in the pumice and the salt. If you add it when it's really thin, those things are fairly heavy and they're going to sink to the bottom of your bar. So you want your mixture to be fairly thick before you put it in your molds. So because it's just one color and I'm not doing fancy swirls or anything like that, and I really do want it to thicken up, I left my lye water pretty hot, just right from when I was mixing it. Okay, let me not forget my fragrance. Okay. This is really thin right now, so I'm going to pause the video until this thickens up a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and that was about 20 minutes that I waited, and it is, I'd say, just getting into thick trace now. If I stir it, I can kind of loosen it up a little bit. Let me see if I can get kind of a good picture there. So you can see that is, definitely staying on top there for several seconds. Some of it not even really going back in. So we're definitely at a thicker trace here. And that's what we want because, you want those heavier things to stay suspended in the soap itself. So I'm going to add the pumice first. Only because the salt has charcoal in it, And I'm going to try not to stir it too much so that I don't necessarily make the soap black. We'll see how that goes. This pumice stone, even though it's very scratchy in the final bar, is actually rather fine. Okay, I think that's good. All right, and I'm not going to add all of this. I'm going to keep some for on top. Let's see. Okay, that's good. It's not really causing a change in color. I was worried some of the charcoal would kind of discolor there, but that seems pretty good. Add just a little bit more here. I don't really need a lot for the top. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And now, I'm just going to pour it in here. And I'm probably going to have some left over. I usually like to make more than is going to fit in my mold. And I put it just in a regular, like, loaf mold. These are my fancy bars that I'll give away, probably to friends or neighbors or whatever. And then the one I keep in my loaf are usually for myself. This mold is pretty sturdy, but it's always good to put it on a nice firm surface. Okay, I think that's good. I thought I would try to do maybe just a little bit of pretty on top, so I have some Sister Golden Hair Surprise Mica. This is also from Mad Oils. And I think that's it. I have some other green mica, but I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. And do just a little random swirling, kind of. Since this is really only going to be kind of on the, the one side here, I'm not really going for a ton of color. And then I think we'll do just a little sprinkle of the black sea salt itself. These are probably going to firm up fairly quickly, but I'll probably wait till, for 24 hours to unmold them. Okay. I think that's it. All right. Okay, so stay tuned. Afterwards should be the unmolding. All right, see you in a minute. Hey everyone, we're back. I'm here for the unmolding. So these actually stayed pretty soft. I was very intrigued by that. So normally I unmold 24 hours or even less after I pour. Now, I did not add sodium lactate to these, which I normally do, which gives you, usually a nice hard bar. And I didn't do that because I added the salt, and I thought maybe that would kind of even out. But these stayed pretty soft, so I'm actually doing this more than 48 hours afterwards. I'd say they're still on the soft side, actually. I mean, they're not like, squishy soft, but, so there we go. There's the top and the sides. Oh, they smell so good. The extra I had, I put into a square mold and actually did some green and gold mica swirls. I did unmold those already, so so I think that's it, really. I don't know if the rest of this will be all that exciting, just taking these out. The spearmint smells so good. These might be gifts. I'm not sure what. Well, maybe one or two. I actually really like Scrubby soap. I use it a lot. I think I mentioned that earlier. So I may keep most of these for myself. This mold works really well. I wanted to try an oval mold. I think oval bars fit in your hand really, really nicely, and I wanted that for this scrubbiness. So, okay, that's it. Click that like button if you enjoyed this video. Click that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed to my channel and you like crafty and soapy videos. And if you have a comment or a question, I love to see them down below. Have you made a scrubby bar? What is your favorite thing to use for scrubbiness? I happen to like pumice, but what's your favorite exfoliator in a soap? So, okay, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. See you all later. Bye.